Hey guys, it's nice to see you again. I am Gerewolf, and today we are continuing Skylines 2, my town of new venture, which we are hopefully to keep going until we can get to a megapolis. Right now, we don't really have much to do, but we're going to continue the video expanding the city and focusing on main features. Plus, I do plan on working on the train system. Let's see if that actually holds true. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Something I was not able to address because I was not here up at campus during the update was that Skylines 2 actually got a performance update. As you can tell, the game is running very smooth versus my last video. Now let me go to a more denser area so you can see this in action. As you can tell, there's been a significant improvement in the game performance and how it's basically having more smoothness. I'm hoping this will bring a lot more people to the game, as that is something that was a common complaint, but I just loved seeing that the game's running a lot more smoother now, and you can see in previous videos that was not exactly the case. But as of right now, if you remember, we were a grand city, so we have 15 development points to spend, and I should really start considering what we want next. Honestly, because with the disasters we've been having recently, I do want to get an early disaster warning system, and not to mention I also think firefighting helicopters would be a smart idea. We have officially completed fire and rescue. Let's see what else I can get. I only have 5 points. Probably be a good idea to invest in prisons because crime is becoming a problem in the city, and that is about all we can get right now. So let's just continue on our grand venture in new venture. I love saying that. But yeah, I remember from last episode we really worked hard on major accident just occurred. We're not gonna look at that. But I remember we got an airport, we expanded into a university sector. It's really just more working on getting the city to be big, getting more populace, getting more expansion, really just helping out the overall city. I mean, we're almost literally, if you look at the milestones, we are almost there to Megapolis. We just got, right now we have about 6 more placements to go before we are considered a Megapolis. And that's gonna be a while, mostly because we need to keep expanding the city and making it better. This was only a single lane road. I probably want to expand the multi-lane road first before I get any ideas on that. Speaking of which, where is the multi-lane road? Do I not have one up there? Oh, that won't do. That won't do at all. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I want to expand out here, but the problem is I don't see a multi-lane road, which is really odd. I see one right here, but then again, that is in the water. Maybe expanding it out there would be a good idea. Oh, that lump right there. That does not look good. Maybe I want to smooth that out a little bit. I think I remember this island having ore on it. That explains why there's so many rocks. And I think that's why I wanted to expand out this way. Oh, thank goodness all terrain editing is free in this game. I don't know what I'd do if it wasn't. This should be fixed now. So now it shouldn't be weird. And the thing is, oh boy, that hill, that's fine. It doesn't look too bad. I do want to get a bigger road heading out that way. So maybe we could do something like this where we take it and put it out like that. I just have it go straight across and into this area, which we'll have in our neighborhood. I really think that's a smart idea because then we will have that drawn out road, but then we will also have an extra way to go. And then we can also extend the road here to give people, in case they want to work in that sector, a way to get to their workplace. Let me just figure out where the road would be on that. There we go. Or not. Oh boy, this is going to be a minute. There, that took a really hot minute because I couldn't exactly figure out how the bridge was gonna go for that. It was, whoa, I didn't notice that looked like a little bit like Michigan right there. That's interesting. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, what I was saying is that I wanted to get more into this. But basically, as we need more residents to expand the overall city, as you can tell, we've been getting a lot more demand for more urbanized areas, so maybe it might be not a bad idea to add in another like downtown area to the city. But other than that, it's mostly just getting the town expanded and adding in new services. Oh boy, let's see what we can do. We can put a road there so we can just have a little bit of a easier way for people to get to a place. And I don't really like making this, I don't want to make this area too dense because there's so many beautiful trees and I want to kind of keep those trees. So we're gonna stick to the script and we are gonna make this place so it looks beautiful. See what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that we don't have it filled up too much and we have that extra little thing we need. But isn't this the area where all the ore is? Let me check. Let's see here. So we can mine for coal, stone, ore, and there's no oil out here, which, speaking of which, is there any oil out here? Oh, there's a deposit there, so we can definitely do that. Anyway, I just wanted to expand into our ore production system, getting more of the ore extraction, the coal extraction, and mineral extraction that we need. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Thing is, these things will run out of material if I abuse it too much, so let's hope we don't do that, or else we'll be in for a heap of trouble later. Now, I do think eventually they'll add a like no resource depletion. While it does make for no realism, I know a lot of people in the Skylines community enjoy that. Let's see how that looks. Yep, our first ore mine. Well, I think that's a stone mine. Regardless, it's going to be very handy in helping our city with production. So next up, let's get another one. I should understand production. Let's see here. Wow, wheat is being taken a chunk out of now, which is good. So it looks like the main one we're using mostly that we need help with is stone, and ore is set. Coal, we don't really have too much of a problem with. So we should put our centralized focus on ore and stone, but coal should still be here just to, you know, be able to still be extracted, because some businesses and especially our power plants might need that. I'll tell you what though, I am so happy for this performance update in this game. I mean, look at this. It looks really good for the, like, everything's running a whole lot more smoothly than it did before. And that was something that I think a lot of people in the Skylines community did not enjoy, and that's why they didn't play the game, or let's face it, they kind of got upset. But now it's so much better, and I feel like that is worthy of people starting to come back to the game, because Skylines 2 is one of those games where I would say, if you give it a chance, you will enjoy it. A lot of people don't even give it a chance, and I think that's where a lot of the hate comes from, is like they don't even see how good the game actually is. And I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful the city is. Now, what I was saying is I think we need to make another new urban area. The reason why is because, well, right now, urbanization is starting to become more and more needed in the city, as you can tell by our demand for more mid-density housing. And I think we're going to need to figure out how to expand on mid-density housing to help improve the overall city. Not to mention, there were some demand coming in, I remember seeing, and now it's gone now. Don't know what happened to that, but there was a demand coming in for more skyscraper-like housing. I think that's a good neighborhood expansion. I'm just trying to get that set up so that way when we get done with the ore mines over here, we can start focusing in on everything. So now that we got coal, I need to get ore in here. So let's see what we can do. I love this polygon tool so much. Thank you for adding this to Skylines 2. It just makes it so much easier to do anything when it comes to this. Districts used to be a pain. Now they're perfectly easy. And there we go. Now we're officially extracting everything we need. Now back over here where we were expanding on the idea of a bigger area. Now I'm thinking maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to expand this out this way too. That way more residents can have... Oh, I want to make sure it's straight before I do that. But anyway, I was saying we should expand that this way so that way we can have some extra things we need. So if how do I need to figure out how to line this up. Good news, I can just do that. Then I can just do this. It's a waste of money, but let's face it, we are really in the profit right now, so I'm not too worried about money. I just need to make sure it was straight. Okay, now we can put the little turn here. Then I'm gonna remove the traffic light because there's no real need for that there. And there, simply we can make that expand out that way, go past the airport, all that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now for housing. I really think we need more housing area. Where's the nearest school? There's an elementary school over here. Where's the nearest high school? We're running out of room in the colleges again. Probably use one over here at some point. I say we just invest in an elementary school for right now. I'm gonna smooth out the land on that just in case if it's a little lumpy. Starting to turn night again. Fun. All right, now for homes. It looks like we need mostly... Okay, I need to check in on landmarks. All right, so we don't really need too many more regular North American housing. We could probably use a lot more European housing. We mostly just need mid-rise North American housing. So we're just gonna do regular European styled, not row housing, regular housing. And good news, this spot's already pretty good area to fill in. So we're just gonna go ahead, fill in the space with any other homes that we can fit in the middle just to get all the space we can covered. That's crooked. Hate it when the roads are crooked. Let me add that also over here. And then I think we can also put that over here. And then we just simply add in the housing. I will add a district in there possibly to make it more... Wow, a lot of these areas do not have districts, and I'm surprised about that. I thought I stayed on top of that. I guess I have not been staying on top of that, and I should be better about staying on top of that. Whoa, you guys, seriously, how did I not stay on top of getting districts available in this city? I guess that's more my fault. No problem. We'll get these districts expanded, get some more people, cover their area, because some of these districts are really large, and I really think it would be better if I were to just, you know, fix them. There, that's better. Didn't know those guys didn't even have a district. I don't really want these to be part of the downtown area district. I want these to kind of be their own thing. So we're just gonna set it up so that this area is within this district. And then I would like to make this its own district. Precisely what we're gonna do. Stop overlapping. I will expand. I usually try to only do districts when there's homes there. If there's no homes, there's kind of no point for a district. So, or at least buildings. So I'm gonna make this its own thing and then it will expand from there. But regardless, I'm liking the way this town is looking. How's fire coverage? Where's the nearest fire department? I'm making sure I stay on top of that because last time I didn't, and let's face it, that didn't go too well. Like using our fire watch tower over there for the time being. All right, where's the electricity line? I need to be able to hook that up. All right, hook that up there. Got a fire tower watching that area. Probably should get a fire tower over here somewhere eventually, but I think that's good for right now. We could probably use one over here eventually. We also do have the disaster response alert station, which I don't know where I'll place that. We'll figure that out in a little bit. But anyway, back to what we were doing. I was working on, did all these homes get built in already? No, they're still working on that. I'm gonna speed up time because we need to be able to get through the night. We need some more commercials, so why don't we do some slow, small commercial. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid filling this area up too much. I like these trees and I don't want to lose the trees. Okay, we could put some of a commercial strip right here and right here. Some row housing can go along here. I hope that looks nice. We'll find out in a little bit, but my main thing is I do want to start getting some more urban area right here to expand on the downtown style that we are going for. Well, at least I'm going for. But I really like just how we are going to do this. I really think this will be a good plan. And traffic issues have been slowly getting better. Now I can still notice that there's quite a few, but it's mostly just figuring things out. There's a lot of things that we need to play with, a lot of things we need to work with, and I'm thinking that the subway has been especially a big help in fixing that. So you guys just hang tight while I design a grid-like area for the downtown district. Whoa, I just unlocked, what is this? Oh, it's I think this is a clothing company. I'm not sure. It's another one of those special unique factories that can help produce goods for the city. There we go. A more urbanized area. And I think we might need more police coverage over here because as you can tell, the nearest police station, again, what is with me putting resources way too far away from the city? Oh my gosh, I'm such a moron sometimes. You guys realize that? Oh boy, let's just get a police station and fix it. Okay, that should fix the crime issue in that area. Now, as you can see, we're already having some need for some more high density homes. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start getting those homes built in. I just hope we can get some. The big thing that seems to be a huge problem that I'm having a hard time with is getting high rises to upgrade to level 5. It's always been somewhat difficult. It's hard to figure out. Okay, is there any traffic issues over here? Okay, there's lots of traffic backup happening here. Where are cars trying to go? Okay, a lot of people are trying to turn left. Why are we taking the left turn lane? Must be just trying to get to the neighborhoods. Trying to figure out where traffic's going. It's always left turners. It's never not left turners. All left turners are becoming huge traffic issues. I really think we need a road with a left turn lane. I really deeply think that because I really think it would help us with our current situation. It's just not helpful. Oh boy, did I have the wrong thing selected this entire time? Yep, I've been building European things. Oops, that's a big problem. I was trying to balance that. Oh, got a food station. That's looking good. I'm hoping this area will get better. We probably should provide them with entertainment before they finish filling this area because I know they're going to complain about that. Let's see here. Where can I put a park or maybe a stadium? Stadiums would be cool. Ooh, that fits right there perfectly. All right, so what did I get? We got the food station, which is, it's kind of like a restaurant, I'm guessing. What does it look? Oh, it's a commercial building. And then we unlock, well, we have a lot of factories that I have never put into the city. I really should have gotten along on that. Anyway, we're gonna continue doing what we can. Is there any shelters in this area that I should think about? What about fire departments? Fire coverage is pretty far away for this city area, so I'm gonna put a fire department near the police department, so we have that there. And then what about hospitals and health? Healthcare is far away, and these guys are starting to state that there is not enough healthcare to cover the area. What if we were to put a hospital right here on like the little outskirts of town? And then we can simply select operating district. Oh, I need to extend these districts by a lot if this is what we're planning on doing. I think I'll have this entire area be kind of its own district. Seems like that would be fair. So the hospital, I want you to serve these districts. Police station, serve these districts. Fire station, serve the districts. And education, serve these districts. Now everything should be set up so that people can be safe in these neighborhoods. And now we have more of an urban area down here, which hopefully that will help curb some of the high density demand that people are asking for. And we already got a lot of people moving into this area specifically. Like we're at 67,000 populace. We don't say we don't got a lot of people moving in. Speaking of which, where's my garbage dump? Did I ever? Oh, I did have one. I literally thought I didn't have a garbage dump. I really thought I didn't. Well, I guess I do, and I guess I don't need to worry about that. Oh, that plane scared me. I'll tell you what though, the farmland is appreciative. I just think that it's kind of odd to have in that urban area, but it's my first city in this game, so I'm not too worried. I've been learning a lot along the way, and I'm happy. I really am. Oh boy, we unlocked old factory condos, a new signature building. That's interesting. Good to know. I think it's because we built more European housing, and I think that's what was probably a good investment, to be honest, with the new homes building up and a lot of people moving in. Speaking of which, where are my train stations at? I know we have like 2 in the city, and I really should probably invest in a 3rd one to get people to this side. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Let's see here. Train station. We'll place that there, and we'll figure out how to hook that up in a little bit. I did say we were going to focus on expanding the train system. Maybe I should move this in a little more. I know a lot of people love to park at the train station, so I guess we should probably get a bigger parking lot, and then I can see an intersection we can hook up with. Okay, hook that up there so they get electricity, and then we can probably, let's see here. We'll have this extend this way so that way we can hook this up to this intersection here, and I'll set up a parking fee so people have to pay to park there. Speaking of which, I never provided these people in downtown with any parking whatsoever, so that's probably a stupid idea on my end. Put that there, just get that, make sure they have ample parking so they're not parking out in the streets. But yeah, I forgot to do that, and I don't think people are gonna be quite pleased with that. And there we go, and then we can put a pedestrian path back there because I don't really feel like having buildings build right next to the parking garage. And we can place some trees in between. Let's do this one. Just thought we could use a parking structure down there because people, let's face it, are gonna need it. I think it's starting to become sunrise soon. All right. Back to what we were doing. So now I need to get this train station expanded. So where's the original train line? Here's part of that train line. Let's see here. It's coming from this way. So this is the train line. So I can probably actually hook this up with relative ease. I would just need to extend it so that we would, you know what? I'll shut up. You guys know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I just need that V-neck there, and then we need to figure out where to hook it up from there. They could probably use a train station over there too. Ooh, that's a smart idea. Hopefully it's not too hilly through here. Overlapping. They could probably use one over there too, because people need to get to the university, let's face it, and there is a way we can do that with trains. We already got subways, we can figure that out too in a little bit, but I just want to be able to get people to where they need to go, and the best way we're going to do that is if we get these train stations built, because a lot of people, I think that's like our biggest thing that people are complaining about. Apparently not. Who cares? We need trains. So I think I want the top one here to go through the neighborhoods. I think that's good, and then we have to focus on the next one, which is getting that next line built in. Maybe we could place some trees around this area. I think this would be a good time to use a multi-tree planter. Let's face it, we're gonna need that, because I feel like there's just gonna be a lot of noise coming off this place, and I don't really think citizens are gonna enjoy that. Speaking of which, how are the trees back at City Hall looking? Because I know I placed some. Where's City Hall? Hey, check it out. We do need a college down there eventually because a lot of people are going to be... There's a capacity. Capacity is being reached for our colleges. We have university, but people still desperately want to go to college first because that's how that works. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get a college campus somewhere around here. We'll figure that out. Right now, I told myself I would focus on getting the trains figured out. Okay, we're gonna want to move this up a tad bit just so we can avoid those homes. That is not straight. I need to make sure to get this figured out first. There we go. Okay, so there's an emergency shelter there, which honestly, that's creating some ugly hill areas. So I'm just gonna move this somewhere else so we can make it look a little better. And simply, I can see, here's the problem. You know it's a problem when you can see the lines of hill. Just fix that, decrease this so I can smooth out the area around it. I might need to get another road maintenance center because it seems like a lot of the roads might not be in good condition because that means they're not being probably plowed as well. I know a lot of people are gonna complain about the noise, but trust me, you'll be happier when I get this train station initiated. You are not gonna live here. I'm afraid. Eminent domain. It's gonna be noisy and you're gonna hate me for it. That's too low. That is not what I meant to do. Great, now all these people are gonna bulldoze our homes because I accidentally de-zoned that. I take full blame. Gonna move some of these people away from those because they're gonna complain about the noise. Okay, here we go. I have traffic again. Like a lot of people are trying to get into these neighborhoods. So I'm thinking this new train is gonna help us. Okay, let's use this barrier island as a way to get people across because I need to be able to hook up to this train station. means we just need to figure out where the train has to go from there. I know there's a train station nearby here. I love this Michigan sector. And also we're going to need that area if we're going to continue that. So I'm just going to buy up this area because we're going to need, I'm going to buy up this area because we're going to need to build the road throughout there. Okay, now for this train, we need to figure out where this needs to go. There's a train track right here, so if we can get that over there, we can make that work. Not to mention, I gotta figure out how to do everything else too. So you guys just sit back, grab some popcorn, and watch me build a new transportation system. Okay, that took me a long time to figure out how to route that through that area, but now we have that new train section. Now, the big thing is I gotta figure out how to hook this up because we really need to make sure optimal efficiency is what we're looking for. So it might be a good idea to expand something off this maybe. Subway stations, oh, forgot about those. Let me see what I can do here. Does this train station evolve its stop? Oh, look at that. We have a way. This train station does not evolve its stops completely used yet, so we might be able to use that. Oh, good, it can come down here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. That's what we want. I'm gonna have you come to the middle station platform. We're gonna have you come back through here. We're gonna have you come down this way. All right, and we need to figure out how to make it loop back around. And while we're doing that, it might be a good idea just to have it stop along the way, just to make things a little easier. Okay, good. It does have a route for it to take. Is this the subway route? Nope. I think that's a regular train route. Can we take this way? We can. Perfect. Then we're just gonna take a stop, and I'm gonna need to color coordinate that so I don't get confused. So let's see here. Train line 5. We'll call this, why don't we call this south side? I think that's what this is. Or unless it's the north side. Hey guys, like the video if you like the train system. I really think it's a good idea. And if you enjoy the rest of this transportation system, please hit the subscribe button. Either or is fine with me. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can get more notifications. But back to the video. I really think this new train system is gonna help, especially with the traffic that's more northbound. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is, whoa. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why? Just why? Why is it that busy? I'm so happy I invested in sound barriers last time, but it's ridiculous. Like the amount of people trying to get onto the highway right now. They're all trying just to enter through this one area, and let's just say it's not exactly helpful, especially with the plows trying to get through here too. We'll figure that, we'll make that better. I'm hoping this new system is definitely going to help with that. And speaking of which, we can actually invest in subway stations on these train stations, which we can hook up to the main line. So I'm going to put a taxi stop on here, and we're going to get a subway entrance on there too. And then we're going to go to the other one and get that as well. So we're going to go ahead, stick a taxi service on here, and stick a subway station on that too. Now it's a matter of getting it set up. We'll do that in a second. I just want to see how many people are going to use this public transportation system now. We have a new train line. How many people are using? Oh, look at there. We already got 21 passengers using the south side line. And I think that's going to be significantly helpful with the rest of the city. There's a lot of taxis that are just stuck in traffic. I just wish I could find a way to help this be a little better. Let me see what I can do here. A lot of people are trying to turn left. Very few are turning right. So maybe, just maybe, the best idea would to be to have it so that this can turn around and come out here somewhere. Let's do that. Let me see what I can do with that. And then I'll just remove the traffic light, because let's face it, these things don't need traffic lights. And let's see if that will help curb some of this traffic. Because a lot of people, I want them to be able to turn the direction they need to go. I don't want them to keep clogging up traffic. Oh man, that already is making traffic flow. Great solution. Seems like this episode's mostly mainly on focus getting the traffic fixed, because let's face it, the only way we're going to be able to expand the city is if we keep expanding our traffic system. How's downtown doing, by the way? I know we've been kind of at odds recently figuring this out. Oh, that's at level 4? Wow, for you. Got a lot of residents in those areas too. That's great. How about down here? How are we doing? How are the offices doing? Well, they're doing pretty well. Is anybody using this parking building? Well, yeah, a lot of people already are. And now that this train station's hooked up, we could probably, oh look, we can already start seeing people show up. Although I don't know why the train was orange there for a second. But yeah, we already see people starting to show up and use this system. What's this an ad? But that is good to see that a lot of people are using the public transportation system. Whoa, there's a moon over there. Or is that the sun? I can't tell. Hey, I thought I told you people you can't. This is why I'm so happy. We need like a no parking sign. Can we get that? Skylines to people, can we get that? Can we get like a no parking sign? That way if you put it on the street, basically nobody's allowed to park in the street at that certain corner. I would really love that. First off, I didn't want anybody parking there. Second off, I wanted to make sure that we need more offices. Wow, I never realized how high this office demand would be for the city. I'm not going to complain too much about it. And good news is we can always combine to help with the situation. So combining different, like for example, the mixed housing, that is especially going to be helpful. Hopefully we get a version that is homes and offices, because I know it's also a common thing, not just just business and homes above. There, a more built up area helping out. And then we got some more, wow, the office demand. A lot of people just, I'm guessing that university is what's probably playing a big role in making more people want to work in the offices. I mean, I gotta keep up with it if we want to keep profit. I mean, isn't that where most of our production profit is coming from? Yeah, like material goods. Let me check. I don't think it's under there. I think it's under immaterial goods. Immaterial goods, maybe? Yeah, like, for example, we're making a lot of cinema. We're making a lot of software, and that's coming from the offices. So I think that's where a lot of that money that we are seeing from our budget is coming from. Because, I mean, look at this. No service trade. Thought we were exploring electricity. Was I never exploring electricity? Can't even see the electrical lines. Where are those? Wasn't I exporting electricity? Maybe that needs to change. We'll eventually get there, but I don't know why, but I remember we started just having a lot of income tax. It's because the office tax is 7 million. Wow, I never thought the offices would be making that money. I guess you should always invest in offices. I guess that's the reason to do that. And we should put some more homes within walking distance of these businesses. That way they have places to work. It is currently December. Oh, it's Christmas in my city. It's not even midnight yet. I should speed the time back up. So the next thing I want to do is I want to continue working on our city's subway system, because now we have more buildings that have subways attached. So if we can figure out how to connect the line, we can get a lot more handy with this subway system. Thank goodness Subway Depot is actually not that far from the main station. Go. A lot of people keep getting car accidents on road. I really need to get in our road maintenance depot. This is the one thing I don't like about the subways, is that the slope is always just too steep for it. Like, it always is like, slope too steep. I'm like, the slope isn't steep anymore. Just deal with it. Sheesh. And then you guys smooth out the water too, or else it's gonna think that's too steep as well. It's a whole thing. Like, I feel like the subways, they need to be more lenient with what they consider too steep. I can understand why a subway shouldn't be in the water or too steep. Like, I mean, it makes sense, but you must realize that sometimes your exact idea of too steep isn't exactly the best idea. Now, where's the other subway line that I can hook up to? It just stops there. Maybe I need to hook up the line. Maybe that's what we need to do. Let's just have this go under the streets to where that other one is. Speaking of which, there's the subway station. Okay, let's just have this come down here. You are also going to need to be able to turn. Is this in the water, or is this too steep, or like what's the situation here? Too steep, water. It's either in water or it's too steep. Doesn't matter which one, it's just, it has to be satisfied. No problem, I can fix that. Like, I was shaking my whole desk trying to get that fixed. Finally, I did it. Okay. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. But now it's done. Follow the line. This thing figured out. Ironically, I can have it stop at this station too. Having our time path. I mean, if it really wanted to, it could stop here. Then we can have it take this way up so I can come back. And I'll have it keep going this way. And I want it to turn back around. I don't think I can do that there. Let's see here. Where's the original station I was doing this from? Here, right? And I'm gonna need to rename that or fix a certain way it looks. That way I don't get confused. Oh, I just make them all shades of green. So let's make this one. Ugh, that's a disgusting green. Ooh, a nice mint green would be nice. Let's do that. New subway up and running. Great. I really think that's gonna help. Not enough cars. Okay, where's the subway station? Is this a rail yard for subways? Maintenance hall, extra tracks. What adds more cars? Increase capacity for more trains. That's what we need. Because if we're gonna keep expanding these train systems, we need more trains on the subway cars. I specifically designed this so we would have room to add extra lines. Which probably, is this train station need any more? Increase subway trains. What one was I on? Now I'm confused. That was the subway one. Well, let's face it, we probably needed that anyway. We probably needed more trains anyway if we were gonna keep expanding that system. I guess I just got confused. Well, it's fixed now, so I don't think we need to worry about anything. Train maintenance is fast. I don't know why. What does maintenance do? Like, does this help like make them faster? Like, what does it do? Regardless, I think this new subway system is gonna be very helpful to our traffic issue. Why are we complaining about high rent over here? Let me see what I can do to fix these people's lives. What are we complaining about? Lack of entertainment, aka not enough park. There's a park down the street. No problem. I can fix this. I just gotta figure out, can I do big campground? I don't like that idea. But we can get a bigger park, cover more area. I just have to do some eminent domain, which I really don't want to do. Let's do that. Hey, you guys complain about parks, so don't complain about me bulldozing your houses. You wanted that, and you're getting what you wanted. Can provide the best bang for my buck. This plaza can. The stadium really can. But the problem is I don't really have room for it. What about the water? Water park does an okay okay job. I think we just need to sprinkle small parks all over the place. You put a skate park over here, maybe like a small park there. Get a basketball area over here. Because people are complaining about the lack of entertainment when there's plenty of entertainment to do, but I'll give them what they want. There, that should up a little more with the high rent issue, because it seems like, is this like what everybody's complaining about? Like there's just not enough rent? This house is just a pet, and apparently the pet is educated. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. All right, and yeah, that's looking really good. I think that might be a good place to wrap up this video. So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video so more people can see this, and subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying Skylines content or enjoy my content in general. Sorry, I gotta talk a little louder. The train's going by. But please check out the playlist at the end of the video if you're not caught up on any episodes, and you can check out some of my other content at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!